If you're prepared and you plan ahead, you know, it makes for a lot less stressful day and you get to enjoy it and have fun. And
that's what it's all about. You want to have fun. That's why we do this.
yeah, you put all the time and effort into prepping your body, so you don't want to ruin it by forgetting an essential show day. So you should really take as much time to prep your bag as you do putting into your body so that everything is smooth that day, you have fun, you enjoy it, and we hope you want to come back and do another show.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Kelci Singelton. I compete in fitness in the NPC. I started in bikini and did that for 2 years. I did a national show in Vegas last year, and that was when we decided to make the switch to fitness. I just did my first 2 fitness shows, so it's kind of a new experience for me.
I'm Sam Singleton. I've been competing for 2 years. I compete in men's bodybuilding. I've done a total of 3 shows in the NPC.
We do shows together, which is kind of different for a lot of couples, but at the same time it makes packing a little easier. So we're gonna go through this bag and just show you guys some show day essentials that we take with us when we travel. We'll start with like hotel room things that we always take, which is your own towel, because they always have white towels and you do not want to ruin hotel white towels with your lovely spray tan.
They are expensive.
Yes, we've been there, done that, don't do it. We also take our own sheets to lay out on the bed. This one's kind of dirty, we just came off the Europa, so it still hasn't been washed and covered in tan.
It still smells.
But definitely take your own sheets, because they always have, of course, white, and your tan will ruin it and they will charge you. Kind of switching to things that go in our bags with us backstage. We carry separate bags because we're not always together backstage, but we kind of consolidated and threw it all in one bag to make it quick today. Main things for me are my suit, of course, my heels. I recommend throwing them in a bag, girls, because you don't want to lose one heel and pull the Cinderella. That's not good, so I keep them all together. I also have to be in charge of 2 suits because I have my fitness routine also and my shoes, and I throw my music and his music usually too. I keep up with it for him in that bag, so it's all together.
I mean, I keep all my suits. This is the bag I always take, and I always keep all my suits up here. I always have more than one just in case. You know, you never know what you're gonna want to wear. Pair of socks. That's a big thing.
Yes, I always have socks because
your feet will get cold.
It's cold backstage, the concrete floor is cold.
And then another thing is that a lot of people don't think about is
the tan.
When you get a tan. So
interesting tip he's done.
Right. So guys, if you're competing in bodybuilding, you don't wear much when you get a tan. So you have to have something to cover up with. And me and my coach came up with this. It's just a Crown Royal bag. Ties real nice, holds everything in. It's perfect.
Sounds funny, but the Pro Tan girls love it. They said it's great.
Yeah, and I can't tell you how many times I've seen people come into tan and not be prepared, and you know, have to leave and come back, and it's just a big ordeal. So it's always good to have something there to use for that. I mean, it's really important.
Speaking of tan, a lot of girls use the hair nets, but something I found really handy is just a big clip to tie it up, and I take a bandana like the one I'm wearing today and just tie it around, and it just keeps, like, I have colors under my hair, but girls with blonde hair, you want that covered up because the tan will, even if they're real careful spraying, it will get on your hair, and then you have weird gross tan hair. So that's kind of something to think about. Obviously my makeup bag, it's a little exaggerated more than my normal bag because I do my own makeup, so I have to make sure I have my glitter, my tan color, not my normal face color. Things like that, lip gloss to show up on stage, bright colors because you don't want to wash your face out. We both have tracksuits that we wear. Our whole team has them, so we all kind of match. So we have pants and we have zip-up jackets. That way it's easy. Unzip your jacket. If you have your suit on, coach can check on you. If it's cold, zip it back up. I also make sure I have a t-shirt backstage, a dark color, so my tan doesn't ruin it.
Same thing with the sweats or whatever you use. I mean, you don't want to ruin what you have.
No, it doesn't come out of white very well.
No.
I take a t-shirt though because, like we talked about, it being cold, sometimes you might get hot backstage. If you're eating carbs and trying to get blood flowing, you might get hot, and so a t-shirt is always good to have instead of a jacket. Let's see. the jacket. I have my jewelry. I always keep it in my box so that it doesn't break or get ruined.
We've seen that happen more than once too.
Yeah, lots of tears over broken earrings. Slides are easy to put on and off your feet. You don't really want to wear tennis shoes around because you'll mess up your tan on your feet. They can always touch it up for you backstage, but it's just one less thing to worry about if your tan's not messed up. Yeah. I guess kind of moving into what we do like when we start getting ready to go on stage. A big thing with me switching to fitness is having my headphones, because I'm constantly running my routine in my head and being focused on that. And I always have a portable charger in case for some reason my headphones, I forgot to turn them off, they died, or even if my phone dies and I want to take a bunch of selfies, I need to have a charger.
We're always fighting over that.
Another thing I recently started, fitness is new, but I also started a keto diet, and my whole last prep was a keto prep. So a big thing for me backstage is oils. I don't use carbs to pump up, like he'll talk to you about his carbs here in a minute, but I use macadamia oil and coconut oil. So a big thing for me is to have those oils on hand all the time with my measuring spoon, so whatever coach says I need to do can be done then and there on the spot, as well as sodium. That's used a whole lot in my pump up, is the oils and the sodium.
The other big thing is, like, it's common, you'll see everybody eat them. They're rice cakes. 11 grams of carb for one. They're quick, they're easy. They make a mess though, but it's a dry carb. It's something we always use. Another thing, I didn't bring any, but like Rice Krispie treats, same thing. It's a dry carb. They got a little bit of fat to them, so it'll keep your blood sugar higher.
Most shows they have bands and weights for you backstage, but I have these 2 small bands that I always take just in case, because you never know if somebody's not going to share their bands, or they're all taken, or the one you needed you can't find. It's always good to just have something small backstage that you can whip out of your bag yourself if you need and not have to worry about sharing.
Yeah, water. Water's a big thing. I like to have the alkaline water. Yeah, it's a little more better for your stomach. You never know what your stomach may be like the day of the show. It's a little easier. A lot. You think about it. A lot of the stuff we drink is acidic, so it's better to have something that's a little more safe for your stomach. That's if you get to drink any water, But it's something that I always have with me.
Yeah, that was a little new for me this show too. Being the 2 different parts to fitness, we dried out really hard for the prejudging posing, and then I actually got to rehydrate just a little bit to get some water in my joints before doing my routine. So that was kind of different, actually, getting to have water on show day. It was really nice. I kind of felt like I was breaking the rules. But the last main thing I always have is my peanut butter. A lot of shows they do like a treat bar and things like that, but again, with my keto stuff, I really have to be careful with cookies and brownies and all those carbs and stuff, so I make sure I bring my own peanut butter. Sometimes I'm nice and share, and other times I'm not, but
I always sneak a little bit of it.
It's kind of just a quick overview of things that get us through the day.
Yeah,
so.
It's good to be prepared, and always it's better to have more than what you need than to not have enough.
Yes.
And this is, for us, this is pretty much the basics, bare minimum, what I would say. And
yeah, we've learned something new every show too. I mean, every show we've added something new, like, oh, next show we need to remember to bring that.
Pillows, everything,
Yeah, things like that. So again, being prepared and just, being ready to take care of your tan, having all your essentials, girls, suit, heels, don't forget those things. If you have those, you can survive the day.
Yeah.
But if you're prepared and you plan ahead, it makes for a lot less stressful day, and you get to enjoy it and have fun. And
that's what it's all about. You want to have fun. That's why we do this. I mean, it's, if you look around backstage, you'll see people that are, missing something, and you just think, man, this is supposed to be for fun. This is what we enjoy to do. And it's just always better to be really prepared with what you got.
Yeah, you put all the time and effort into prepping your body, so you don't want to ruin it by forgetting an essential show day. So you should really take as much time to prep your bag as you do putting into your body, so that everything is smooth that day, you have fun, you enjoy it, and we hope you want to come back and do another show.